Hello everyone, welcome to another video. My name is Sachin Mandal from Isuremedia. In this video, I will talk about 5 common GoHighLevel calendar issues and how to fix it. Starting with the first issue, that is, the calendar says no slot available this month. And the reason for this might be user calendar is full of events and booking. Their Google or their Outlook calendar is already full of booking and events for the month or for the week. User availability is not set up in their profile properly. Either they have not updated their available time or it is totally blank. The time setup in their user profile are wrong, like from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. or 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. The availability inside the calendar is not set up properly. The calendar that they have created does not have proper availability setup, so that might be the reason. And there might be another reason, that is the difference in the user profile time zone and the accounts time zone. So first, go to your calendar and check whether you are free for the week or for the month that you are looking for. So this is my calendar and it is free for the week, so that's not the issue. The second thing to check is go to settings, my profile, or you can also go to my stuff and click on edit, and then you can update your availability. I would recommend to use my profile, and once you are in my profile, you can select the days that you are available in the week and the time. Make sure that the AM and PM are all set up correctly. Once you have updated that, click on update availability, and this is how the calendar will look like when no availability is there. Once you have done that, refresh it and check whether the calendar is showing the availability or not. If not, then go to calendars inside settings and open up the calendar for which you want to set it up. This is for group calendar, not for unassigned calendar. Go to availability, and over here make sure the weekly available hours are all set up properly and the days are checked, the days when you are available. If you have already set up your availability inside my profile, then I will suggest to update this time to 24-hour format. Just select 0 and AM, and in the second slot just select 12 and AM. So what this will do is this will open the slot for 24 hours, but it will only show the available slots that you have set inside your profile. So now once you have done that, the next big thing to check is the minimum scheduling notice is set to like hours or like 1 day, not weeks or months, because that might cause the issue. And the second thing to check is the date range. Make sure that you have enough date range available for the client to book in. Once you have updated all of that, save the calendar and again check it. So I have saved the availability and I will just refresh it, and it should update the availability now. So now you can see the times are showing up. The reason I have done it as 24-hour format is because if you also have your business account profile time zone set to another region and your profile time zone set to different region, that I will recommend this, and if not, then you can just set the time according to your needs. Moving to the second issue, that is meeting book in calendar are not showing in Google/Outlook calendar. So the reason for this might be that you have not integrated your Google or Outlook calendar with your user profile, or if you have already integrated it, then you must have not set it up properly with your profile. So to fix this, let's just book a call and save it. So I will just book a demo call in my demo calendar. I go to my calendars. Here is the calendar. We'll just open it up and book a demo call. So I will just book a demo call on 14th. So as you can see, I have booked a call for June 14, 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. and if I check my calendar, it will not sync with it because I haven't connected my calendar yet in my profile. If I go to my profile and open it up in the calendar settings, you can see there is no calendar, so that's why it will not show up over here. But you can see the calendars booking inside your GHL calendar. Here you can see it is showing up in 13 because the account time zone is set to Los Angeles. Let me just quickly change it to IST to understand it better. So if I go back, now we can see that it has been booked on 14 at 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Now it is not synced because my calendar is not connected. So to connect the calendar, go to my profile, calendar setting, add new. Over here you can just click on connect in the front of the Google Calendar, Outlook or iCloud to connect it. I have Google Calendar, so I will just click on connect, and for Google Calendar you have to click on sign in with Google, select the account that you want to connect and then hit continue and allow all the permission that it asks. Once you have done that, it will just take a time to integrate it. Once that is done, just close it. Now if I go to my profile, my Google account is connected with it, so it will show up something like this. Now if I book another call with myself, again it will not show up. Let's book for 13, and the reason for this I will explain it. Confirm and schedule. Now I have booked another call on 13, same time 8 a.m. to 8:30. If I go to my calendar section and my profile, you can see 13, but if I go to my calendar, there is no meeting showing up at 8 a.m. on 13 or 14 because not by just connecting your Google it will not work. You just have to integrate it with the system. To do so, again go to my profile. In the calendar section over here you can see a section called add a calendar to sync your booking. In this section click add, select your calendar that you have just connected, hit save and wait while it refreshes. Now over in the conflict section, this is where you can check for the conflict of the booking that you will made on this calendar over here. Once you have done all of this step, now if you book the calendar it will show up. So make sure first thing to check is you have connected your Google, and then the second thing is to configure your calendar. Now if I again book another call at 12 on the same time with the same details, so I have booked another call at 12 June 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. and if I go to the calendar section of GoHighLevel, you can see it is showing up over here, and now you can also see all the events that are inside my Google Calendar are now synced with my GoHighLevel. And if I go to my calendar and go to 12th of June, now you can see I am able to see my meeting inside my Google Calendar. So this is how you can fix the issue. Moving to the third issue, that is double booking issue. So if you are facing double booking issue, the reason for that might be calendar sync issue, that your Google or Outlook calendar sync has expired or it is not syncing it properly. In that case, you have to reintegrate your calendar to solve it. The second possible reason might be the appointment per slot is more than one. If you have created a calendar and in which you have enabled 5 appointment per slot, then on the same time there will be 5 bookings made with you. Or the third reason, you might see it because somebody else has booked at that time and that event is now cancelled or invalid. So that's where you can see the duplicate booking. The fourth reason might be there are multiple users available in your calendar at the same time, so that might also cause you to see multiple or double booking. The last possible reason is the user calendar conflicts are not set up. So we will go through all the reasons one by one. So the first reason is calendar sync issue. To just double check it, go to settings, my profile, and in the calendar setting, if it's saying a red mark over here or over any of there, then you have to resync it and then you have to check it whether it is solved or not. And then if this is not the case, then moving to the next step, that is appointment per slot is more than one. So go to your calendar in which the issue is occurring. So I have just tested this one, so I will just open it up, go to edit, go to availability, and in the maximum booking per slot per user, in this section make sure that it is selected to 1. If you have selected it to 2 and there is only one user, in this case if I only available in this calendar and I have set the maximum booking per slot to 2, then there will be 2 booking made on the same time slot. Alright, so make sure that this is selected to 1 and save it. If this is not the case, then the third option is one of the other appointment may be a cancelled or invalid option. Go back, go to the calendar over here. So you can see there is a appointment that is booked on 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. So for example, somebody has already booked and just cancel it, and somebody else has booked this slot, so you might see 2 booking at the same time. So just open up the slot and check the status of it, whether it is confirmed, cancel or not. And then the next thing you can do is if you are in a multi-user calendar, that means you have a multiple user in your calendar and they all are available at the same time that you are, then you possibly may see multiple bookings on the same time, but the owner of the appointment will be different, so you don't need to worry on that. So that's normal. If you have a multi-calendar and they are also available on the same time that you are, then you might see like 2 or 3 booking on the same time, but they all will have different user with them. So that's the case. And the last one is the user conflicts are not set up properly. So if you are only the one who is inside the calendar, then you should most probably check your conflicts. Maybe you have set end time inside your Google Calendar, but the status over there is not set to busy, or you have keep it free. So that's why you are seeing double booking in your calendar. Make sure whatever appointment or event that you do inside your Google or Outlook calendar, mark the status as busy so that GoHighLevel recognize it and block that time slot so that this issue won't occur. So this is how you can check and solve the double booking issue. Moving to the fourth issue, that is appointment time slots that should be showing but they are not, and the time that not should be showing, those are showing up. So an example of that is that you are unavailable, for example 12 p.m. to 3 p.m., then you have marked this as an event in your calendar, and still the calendar in your GoHighLevel is showing that. So the reason for that might be a calendar sync issue, and the second one is that the event or the appointment that you have put inside your Google or Outlook calendar is not marked as busy, or it is marked as free. So to fix that, the first thing you have to do is go to setting, my profile, and make sure that your calendar is properly synced with your account. To check that, you have to go to my profile, calendar setting, and make sure that there is a green tick and you have already linked your calendar and you have already checked the conflicts on it. Once you have done that and the calendar is still showing up the time slot that you are not available, then what you can do is go to my profile on that certain day of the week. What you can do is you can add an additional time. For example, on Wednesday you are only available from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. So you can either set a separate time just like this, or you can just fragment the time. For example, on Tuesday 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. and then from and then from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. you are available. So this is the work around this. Either you can add your times according to the week that you are setting up inside your profile and then update it, so that will also reflect in your Google Calendar. So on Tuesday what we have done is 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. So if I refresh the calendar on Tuesday, it should show up the availability just like that. On Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. so it's only showing 2 slots, and then from 12 to the next slots, that is 12 to 5. And on Wednesday only 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. So on Wednesday only from 8 to 10 a.m. So this is how you can control the slots that you want, and if any slot that you doesn't want to show up over here, so this is how you can block it. Or what you can do is you can just go to your calendar, Google or Outlook calendar, select the time from where you are not available, add the title or whatever, and just go to the edit section and mark that one as busy. Make sure to double check it is not marked as free. Just click on busy, save it. So we have marked the time slot from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. busy on 14th. So let's refresh your calendar. And if we check on 14th, you can see that after 10 a.m. there is no time slot available till 1 p.m. So this is how you can block the time, and this is how you can set your different time on the same day or a particular day. Now moving to the fifth issue, that is contact got reassigned to another user when booking an appointment. This issue occurs when you enable skip assigning contact to their respective appointment assigned user. So what it does is, let me explain it with an example. So for example, in this account we have two users, one is me and one is my other teammate. So what it does is, if I book a call or I book somebody's into, for example, a discovery call or a strategy session call where my other teammate is the active user in it, so the appointment user will be my teammate and I will be the contact assigned teammate. So what it will look like, that is, let me just show it. So whenever somebody books an appointment, so it show up over here in the appointment section, and over here it says the owner of the appointment. That will be my teammate, and the owner over here will be me. So if you don't want to happen this where the owner is different, contact owner is different from the appointment owner, so this is where you have to disable the skip assigning contact feature. Just go to your calendar, open up the calendar in which you are facing this issue where you are getting the reminders of the appointment that has been booked with your teammate. So to fix that, simply open up, click on edit, go to notification and additional option, and make sure that this option is disabled. If you enable this, then the contact owner will receive the internal notification or the notification that you have sent for the assigned user instead of your teammate receiving it. So just uncheck this so that the assigning user of the contact and the assigned user of the appointment will be the same, so that the right person receives the notification. So if you ever face this issue, this is how you can fix it. Just disable this and save the calendar, and that's it. I hope this video helps. Thank you.